A year ago in February, the African American Convening Committee put together their first State of Black Long Beach event here in the Expo, and out of it came some fantastic information and feedback from the community as to what the key and critical concerns in our communities were.
It started with a conversation over a cup of coffee and a vision and a dream. Let's do something to celebrate African American History Month, to bring people to First Fridays who typically may not have come out, but also just to share the rich history, culture of African Americans here in Long Beach, but throughout our country with the rest of the community here in Bixby Knolls.
We thought it a great opportunity for us to not only be involved in the community, the Long Beach community, with something that was already in existence, but also a platform to introduce our mission and our vision for the AACC, the African American Convening Committee.
In 1995, when the city became 100 years old, we were all enthused about the fact that what are they going to say about African Americans? We got up that morning to read the paper, and you know what they said? They are 11% of the population. That's all they said about us. So we did not get all upset about it. We decided we would write our own history. So we put out an SOS for several people, and these are the people. And about 15 or 20 people came out, and we decided we would call ourselves the African American Heritage Society.
A group of Afro-American leadership, and represents education, economic development, arts and culture, all came together and said, you know, there needs to be some type of organizational entity where people can come to and share information, share programs, what's going on that's making an impact in Long Beach and impacts black communities and neighborhoods. Secondly, and most importantly, how can we come together to address policies, address practices, processes, business, attracting new businesses? You know, how do we create an economic development plan within our communities?
The State of Black Long Beach actually was born out of the efforts of some of the members of the AACC last year, when we figured that the best way for us to have a presence was to go back and see where we've been. And so a lot of what we'll talk about today, and that you'll hear the AACC talk about, will be where we've been, where we are, and where we're going.
One, it's important that people see other people who look like themselves doing positive things, doing things that they know they make a contribution to their neighborhoods, to their communities, and to their city. This is an example of that. You know, we're coming together with a collaborative effort with the 8th District and some of the good folks up here, up north, and they're excited about what's happening. The director here at Expo was awestruck when he saw some of the memorabilia.
Events like this educate you, and then it also helps you to define the type of person you are and what you're going to become. Is not just for yourself, but for others, especially for the younger ones, because they're watching and we are their example. And if we don't learn from this event like this, then we can't show them how to be better adults. And that's where it all stems from.
Well, I think it's very important to understand that the Expo Arts Center is a building. It's a city building now. It's owned by the successor agency. We are going to do all we can to keep this building vibrant, keep it programmed with great art, celebrate culture, but also make it and keep it accessible to our residents. This is where we come together to celebrate our community. This is where we come together to have town hall meetings to talk about events of the day, and really bring our community together. So we'll continue to do that here at the Expo Arts, but stay tuned for Bixby Knolls, because the best is yet to come.